Interview squad up. Yeah.
Welcome everybody. Welcome.
Yeah. Friday night, and you know, basketball is life. So Friday night, we're not outside partying because of the COVID. We're inside talking about the best sport ever.
In the world.
Right? In the world. Basketball. Or the last dance. What go on, Flumo?
I'm gonna get to pre the last episode that just gone, you know.
What?
Something. The way it done. I saw if it done like you know feel like something missing. Like
you want more.
Yeah,
I think I put them leave up on the edge, man.
When I like how it finished, like man I say, alright, well the next episode I come. You get what I say?
Most definitely, but at the greatest people can talk.
Yeah, man, me hear enough talk, man. Hold on now. You bring it up, so let me see what you see me. If you're not legally blind, and you watch this 10 hours and don't realize this is the greatest player of all times, you should probably start watching roller derby.
Yo,
I know me say so.
It's not the interview said that. Right. But understand the greatest, the GOAT. Before we go any further, we really have to give a shout out to Joanne. She is in London. She's in London and she's watching. I know it's at what 1:28 a.m. Willie.
Thanks for logging in, Joanne.
Yeah, and she says she's still up every night to catch the program. So we have to give a shout out to Joanne Dean. Pick up yourself, love you.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait till COVID finish and you can fly down and we can have a discussion.
We see Michael Johnson jump in already. You see it?
Check.
Fabian always there. Barnes, even Mark.
Mark Bloomfield.
Yeah, man. Mark is here. How long is the interview?
Mark. You finish on the airport road and check in. Up, General. Yeah. All right. Who that?
No. John said. Ruan check in.
Okay, come. All right. Tonight, Friday night, we are here and it's all about basketball, as I mentioned. Interview squad is basketball is interview squad. Tonight, we are really excited about these two individuals that is going to be on the program.
Legend.
We can even label them as legend as early as now.
Easily.
The talent, the basketball IQ, these persons are not just only players of the sport, but they also coach the sport at even up the national level. So we are not talking about any amateur when it comes to basketball. We are talking about these individuals who can bring some light to the game in regards to what is taking place on at their western region, you know. So without any further delay, because Friday night and we just want to talk about basketball, here is Dave Puey Black and Levar. Yes. Everything.
Don't tell me say them freeze up, you know.
No man, Western at 5G.
Don't tell me say them freeze up, you know. I want to go on for the net, man. All right, here, Rose. Wanna log in and log out back for me.
Quick and fast.
Yeah, log in and log out back for me.
Quick and fast.
John,
and we really want them to hurry up and log in because then we need to sit down and talk about basketball on that side of the island, you know. We always hear talk about Southern Conference. We always mention about Kingston, St. Andrew, up to Portmore. But now we are going to tune in and hear exactly what is taking place in Mobay, on that side of the island. What Mark is saying?
Boy, Mark, I big you up. Mark, are you another reason? You see me? Inspire with me. Not gonna lie, yo. Right, I know, Mr. Shaw. Big up yourself, Mark.
And listen out for a phone call or a message or an email from the interview squad. We need to have a talk with Mark on this platform also. So publicly, we're telling you, Mark, to just stand by and see it Stumble General never ever left out the interview squad.
Yeah, man.
Always trying to get the information what is going on in Jamaica basketball.
And everyone there too, you know. So
everyone ever check in, you know? Yeah.
I don't know if you made see where going, what them say. Everyone, This is for you. while we wait for see if Rose them log back in. Them not log him out. Gear, I don't know if you want to call them or something. I just
I think
hold
them not
on. I
here.
think I see them. Yeah, I see them are coming. Hold on.
I follow them a travel for me now. Remember we are Mobay them there.
Yeah, but Mobay. You don't go there now? Why not hear them? No.
The volume. The mute.
You know mute. I don't know how to go. Rose, how I go on? I don't come in and I don't hear you.
Them I hear, but we not hear them. So I guess
We
it's
don't
the
know what
audio.
Audio give some form of issue, man.
As you know, technology, just give them some time to sort it out. We are here still to talk about basketball. Can put them back backstage and then we bring them on back next
Yeah, all right.
3 to 4 minutes. All right, quickly. I saw in some broadcast going around in regards to training session in different countries. And they are talking about the social distancing. Each player get one ball to play with, and persons do individual drills. I was looking at it. I was saying, when will we approach this idea, or is it the time? Should we be looking, or because I strongly believe in safety, so I won't push that initiative with it.
Yo.
No, I want to go on for them audio.
Puey. Rose goal.
Them not hearing.
Something wrong with the audio.
Yeah, how much credit you have? Come and say if nothing, you just call in and make them talk to your phone or something. we need them on, you know.
Will you know some of the credit phone at the straight in a them time, yeah.
We need the West.
Yeah.
Definitely need the West.
But let us talk about basketball until them check in proper. As I was mentioned, Willie, what's your feed on that in start getting the kids them attempting some drills and doing some social distancing with some individual drills? You think that is necessary at this time, or we should just wait until everything is clear and settled and we get the go ahead? Your view?
Well, you know, how much of them? You understand? Why are we gonna have one of those guns where you point at them? No,
all of those things. I think the temperature gun was mentioned that all protocol will put in place in the sense that a player will come to the training session. The temperature gun will use to check them temperature. They will get a ball for themselves, go into a zone in the sense that there is nobody else, and it's just individual drills taking place where they follow directions. Rose, may I hear something now, man?
Me hear something.
Yo.
Oh, yeah, up and running.
Finally. Now what go on with the internet, man?
It was get down people set away.
I mean, no foreigner travel from me now. Yeah, we are Mobay for Kingston for the interview. Yeah. All right, so all right, well, we get right into it because, as you know, time is always an issue. Puey, introduce yourself to the viewers, and then Rose, in regards to let them know your name, when you start playing the game, which high school, and where you get that, what age you develop that love for the sport to know, say yes, basketball is what I'm going to invest some time in.
Very much so.
Teacher and coach at Marston High School. I started playing the game at 16. First love was football. One of my goals was Jamaica to a World Cup. So football, me preach. from 15 go back. 15. I was about football. But 16, my PE teacher decided to enter the school in basketball, and from there, it started.
Okay. Rose?
You realize are the best sport in the world, eh?
100.
Rose?
Levar, Rose, assistant coach Herbert Morris introduced to basketball at 12. Fell in love with it, but my first love was like hockey and saltfish. You know what things said.
Okay.
First love was probably cooking and chef out the thing.
Okay. Okay. All right. Surprisingly, I have known Puey quite some time now. Watch Puey play basketball, and trust me, I realize in basketball IQ there above a whole lot of the players in Jamaica. But just a while ago, you mentioned that you started the game at age 16. So you're considered to be a late bloomer in the sense. However, you still display skills and ability like you have been playing the game from 6, 7, 8. With that being said, have you ever represent the country in basketball, and how you feel knowing that you start late and your accomplishments so far?
So after 98, as I say, the aim was football to go World Cup. So after I started to play basketball, the next aim was to make the national team. The journey to the national team was rough from western part of the island, because most of the time the scouting for national players are always having a Southern Conference. But for me, like going to college at Southern Conference, GC Foster College, this time I started getting recognized as a good basketball player. So from there, I get involved with the national. Play for the national team are the greatest thing for me, because I always my goal from maybe age 10 to represent the country at maybe football, but a basketball in a way. But for me, represent the country was good. I represented the country 2 times. One locally and one international was in Mexico.
Okay. Oh.
Who are some of your teammates? Like the first time you gonna play? Anybody we might know?
Bull J, Shooty. Well, if a local player was on the team, Barnes.
Okay.
I think Michael Jackson, Andrew Wilby.
Billy,
Billy.
Cameron McLeish.
Yeah, with that overseas.
Kennedy Smith.
William Rose was a part of.
Oh, Remy, the great Remy.
Big up for Remy. Rose, have you ever represent the country also, and at which year and what position you played and etc.?
A few years ago, I represented once locally. It was a nice experience traveling, and the workout and the conditioning. It was up to par. Feel proud because I was coming off a knee injury like a year or 2 prior to that. So feel proud to actually make it a knee injury and never get to play no game as you would wish, because coaching staff saw otherwise or whatever the case may be. But it was a proud moment to make it thus far. Like Mr. Black said, coming from Western Jamaica, the night is not necessarily down here. So to be one of the few point guards to make it was a great achievement.
Question. I've been in dialogue with even Sullivan. I think you might know him at Manchester, and other players from who is not from Southern Conference.
Yeah.
And what normally mentioned and what persons normally say is that it's kind of unfair when it come on to national programs for players who are not residents within the Southern Conference, the Kingston and St. Andrew, to be a part of the team. Would you say that should be a fair statement? And if so, what are some of the things you think we can put in place so it's a level playing field?
It's not fair, honestly, because how I get involved in the national team is playing against the female national team.
Whoa.
And it was by a lot of we call it the job of governing body see me play, they know my talent or the case, but they never invite me to a national team. I was invited to the national team by Ajani. Like, he see me play like one time, and he asked me a question, which college me play for overseas? I'm telling him I'm a local player. So I'm asking, oh, I'm not at the hotel with the rest of the players that are trying out for the national team. At that time, I didn't know anything about a national team training or in Montego Bay training.
Whoa.
So he invited me to training to come to the training the next day. So I was traveling from home, and the rest of the players was traveling from a hotel. I think Barnes was a part of that training staff. Toots, McLeish, a couple of local players was there as well. Wilby. But that's how I get involved in the local, like Ajani. And Ajani asked me a question, like, if I know, like, a couple of the coaching staff, like, who in charge of certain things, in point on all of them, I say, if I know those guys. I say, yeah, all of them know me, I see me play. So I say, I understand, I'm not a part of the team because most of the town guards, they are not athletic. They can barely touch the rim. So I'm like, not at the hotel, get ready to train. So,
okay.
That not sound good at all. That not sound good at all.
And with I can be a witness to that what Puey said, because I see some clips where Puey basically either touch the rim.
No, there's
a jumper, athletic speed, shooting ability. There's a lot of things behind.
There's a question, already, because
the first time we meet Dave Puey Black was at DC for the Star Search. And I tell you, from the day that we see him do a double pump reverse dunk. They say, say that you no need for there. You no need for there, Jamaica, And from there and then, me and Puey become friends. Even play against him a couple times from catching all stars. From that time, me and Puey go at it. And every time a national team pick, I never yet hear Puey name call nor nothing.
Okay.
So it kind of sad.
Yeah.
Really, kind of sad.
As I said before, Puey mentioned the struggle that he went through to be a part of the national team. It's a sad note, but this interview and the program that we are putting in place is to find solutions to these problems. So, Rose, as someone who might see the struggle where Puey went through, even yourself and other players in the Western region, what are some of the advice you would give to help or to eliminate that unfair approach to picking a national team or inviting persons to national tryouts?
I think it should be a all island tryouts. Like you have a tryouts in Montego Bay or in the Western Jamaica, whether it's Negril, Ocho Rios, anywhere west, same with Mandeville side, Clarendon. Just have an all island instead of just
inviting you to come down.
We're gonna have a kid on who can make it, and then you try out, and then when you reach a kid, two from Montego Bay, one from Maypen, and everybody else from Kingston. Because no person's not gonna be able to take the trips back and forth to Kingston like 2-3 times per week, and then drive back to Mobay or Clarendon or take bus per se. So if you have it regionally and say Western, we'll have national tryouts, and then you select like 3 from the West, 3 from the Eastern, Northern, all over the place, and then something you can say, okay, you give everybody a chance to actually make the team, opposed to just having it in Kingston.
Have you ever witnessed the years you have been in Mobay? Have you ever witnessed a national training session take place in Mobay?
Yes, national training. It took place at Montego Bay Community College a few years back. As Puey was explaining, that's when Ajani saw him and
with the females.
Yeah, against the females and and something there. And
okay.
I was there watching. Me that for carrying shoes and bag, and then there was a little bag.
Okay, me know.
Yeah, so proud of him seeing me, and make sure in doing thing and we train on the half days. In got you.
Okay.
So
And I must and I must say from before we even reach to even close to the end, I have to just say we really appreciate and say, as you guys are mentioning, it didn't stop you from trying out, it didn't stop you from trying to be a part of the team. So even persons who are watching now and they are from the Western region and other regions around, you have to continue fight when you come on to what you want. You can't give up, you have to always push through. However, let me just, as I said, we are trying to put things in perspective so everybody understand. You're saying with the national program, we love if tryouts take place around the island and not just asking everybody to meet up at Southern Conference. We know that the organizers are going to mention about funding because since we start this program, every advice is tackled saying that we don't have enough funds. However, we have to find a way. We have to find a way to make it balance.
Funding for who though, Gary? Because if
They
they're
are
gonna have
saying,
it in their conference, we need it to be cheaper than for
but
have them
also,
travel from Mobay to come.
no, but what we are advertising that even some of the national
from
tryouts, when they get the teams, they try out also
from
in Mobay, not only in Kingston.
from know
Kingston.
like
Yes, Puey.
always be out of travel. From a national team or any other team, always out of my pocket.
Out of your
Right now, if
pocket.
them give other conference, you say, yo, when you turn up here, so a certain time for training, a whole heap of man from other conference would have show. But the door
Okay.
don't open up like that. That players from can come out to other for the training.
Oh.
Because always, if I'm sure say if we get the opportunity, I need you get the opportunity for down here, so if reach a certain time, a certain venue for training. They
Yes.
reach.
Yeah.
And we have national training at Kingston now. We are reached before the man where Levar reach a training.
Hey,
Oh my
me
God.
see that.
That's a fact.
Yo, me see
Oh,
that. Me
That's
pass
a
through
fact.
and see
That's
say,
a
I'm gonna say, yo, no
That's
Mobay
true.
man them not. All them reach before. Just to show, hey, it shows still in a cause. Gear, me don't want to jump ahead, but brother, I wouldn't have the best team in a NBL this year.
We'll soon get there. We'll soon reach there,
That's
sir.
sorry, yeah, well, that's
We'll
what
soon
I
reach
said.
there, sir. We'll soon reach there, sir. All right. I have a picture. Willard,
Yeah.
with the picture with the camp. Can you just put it up on the screen for me, please? I was searching the net and the Facebook and I realized I buck up on this basketball academy from King of the Court boys age 4 to 17. Can you talk a little bit about that initiative that both of you guys are strongly a part of?
Now here.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
It started from my first trip back from China.
Okay.
Like when I went to China, the age group where they started playing basketball from 4-year-olds. So
Whoa.
we decided that we need to get kids to be involved in basketball from a younger age because when they come to high school basketball, it's mostly like a crash course. Like we're trying to teach a 14-year-old things when I learn in I past 5-4 years. So like a crash course where I try to teach them youth a basketball in high school.
For real.
So we started the academy to start teaching basketball from a younger age.
Was it supported by the youths or the kids within your region, or was the turnout?
The support
Yeah.
won't put no support myself Tafari Vassal, so we interact with a lot of kids whether
The internet.
high school or support by broadcasting it and reposting it and sharing it to friends. The support came out of pocket between me, Dave Black, and Tafari Vassal. Everything, whether it's from we had some balls donated from students, and we got past students. We got some cones and stuff like that. I remember we took a couple curtains and cut up the curtains to do some blindfold drills and stuff like that. So everything was basically out of pocket to fund to start it up.
So we can, you see, Willard, we couldn't ask nobody else better than them two youth up on the set. You hear the man them say?
Yeah,
them
man,
travel back and forth to them pocket. Them did them basketball camp out of them pocket. Him take down him grandmother curtain and cut up on them things there. Everything.
Man, the mean business, man. The man said that him want do, and that him gonna do. From him come back, cause you do an interview with the starter, and basically you would even say you want start a basketball academy, right? That's around August 2018.
2018, yeah.
2018, yeah. So my love for sister wanna do it, and you see it go on, it a showing the talent.
Progress
before, got you, Lefemo. My freeze.
Before I just want to make a point, you know. I'm a grandmother still curtain. Just want to make you know that.
Okay.
On a regular curtain.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Good purple silver curtain.
Okay.
Basket I can pitch man.
All right. Then. Rose, for you. We have been to the interview squad have been to the Jamaica Invitational. For the last couple of years, the event was at what conference center in Mobay. What do you think about bringing that event to Jamaica, especially in Mobay? What it do for basketball? What it do for the young players that you guys coach? Do you see it as a good thing? Do you see it as something that you're more than welcome? Talk to me about the Jamaica Invitational.
Well, for sure, like most of the times, like the kids they only get to see those players TV. When they get to sit down and watch games live, that a plus for them because you can see a different mentality when they watching those games. Like last year, for the past 3 years,
yes,
we have more than 500. We have more than 500 students from Herbert Marson attending games.
Whoa. That's a lot. And we talk about Herbert Marson. Dominant school. Basically a school that is, although you must shoot down the 10 3-pointer and mash up Herbert Marson.
That was a mistake. You meant Cornwall College, and him apologize to that too. Because right away, we get a message and a video, and the man said, no, woman of past 16 points.
All right. Puey, yes. Yes, Rose. Or you imagine make you man shoot down your team.
You see a different thing with Southern Conference and Western Conference.
Yes.
Like when I make the statement, like the stats to prove me can find stats.
Okay.
Statement about them something because
I see the stats. Same time. 2 minutes after the stats reach me.
Basketball from WBA because.
All right.
No man. That's correct, man.
Okay.
By far.
Okay.
Good youth. He's a good player. Can't take that from him. Father is a good coach. I have to give them props, you know. But a wise man once 3 + 3 = 4. 10 points as I heard.
Okay.
Rose.
Player still.
Yeah, good player. I give him that, and the father's a good coach, but 10 3 points.
All right.
Rose, you hear me?
Yeah.
Rose, more you talk to us about the Mobay National Basketball League. How does it run in Mobay?
We're not here.
Say that again, Flimmer. Somebody when no freeze can repeat when say please.
He's basically asking about the league in Mobay. Do you guys have any community league, any league otherwise from the NBL that you guys participate in, or you rely solely on the NBL? Except the high school. I mean, outside of high school.
Of course, we have 2 leagues. We have a Division 1 league playing. We have an EBL, both organized by WBA, that's Western Basketball Association.
Elite Basketball League.
Galton Taylor, Dean Williams, Virgo, and it continuously every year. Whether NBL player, we funded by itself. The very competitive league, very good. It has some key components that I would like to see the Southern Conference pick up. Like, you have highlights, you have pictures taken at game, you have videos.
Okay, well sort out. Yeah, I like that. Well promoted league.
No, I tell you, no, even within the stats, them like.
Yeah, we want to touch on.
I'm not sure them every game. It look like a some NBA thing. I'm not gonna lie, it looks far better than what we do, yes, sir.
Puey.
Every basketball has every age group. You can't see our stats after.
Yeah,
like
Puey.
Every age group, high school, Division 1, you can't see the stats after. Like
Puey.
when Intercolor play,
yeah.
Nobody don't know the stats. Tough can't find out how tough or Michael.
Okay. So Puey, we had that discussion with Douglas, and you mentioned about Western having the stats. Is it accessible to persons all over, or is a database? Can we go online and type in the name of a player, Western player, and see those stats? In Puey?
Repeat that again.
I'm saying while we had the interview with Douglas Reed, the coordinator in regards to ISA basketball, Puey made a comment that the Western already started their stats collection from 5 years back. I'm saying, can we access those stats by going online and typing a name, or is it an hard copy?
Once you go on the WBA Facebook page or even the Instagram page,
it's
archived. So you can, if you played a game in 2008, WBA was a part of that. Your stats from your rebound, your assists, your steals, how many 3-pointers, all of that is there. So if you had a 30-point game and you want to show off to your son, say, "Yo, daddy was a star," you can pull up that stats because it's all archived, and you can show him, "Hey, back in 2008, daddy was a rolling stone. Look at these stats."
And then the end of the season, complete stats of everybody, every single player on the team.
Average, yeah.
Oh,
is this true? There's a question. There's a
overall entire tournament and stuff like that.
There's a statement right there by Douglas Powell. Western League runs with and without sponsors every year. So I want to get it to run so smooth when you don't have sponsors.
That question, yeah. Me cancer, I don't think girls cancer. Them people, they were miracles.
They're different.
Can you call names so we can give them respect?
They have to get them respect.
Miracles.
Right? Dean Williams, Galton Taylor, Virgo, Comrie, like me don't know how them do it, but and they actually have awards at the end of the season, like all of the stats them tally and see who has the better average, whether it's points, rebounds, steals, and you have top rebound, block.
Whoa.
Yo, one of the next me and Rowan talk about something last night about players playing zone defense.
Yes.
And you know that last year WBA make it an initiative like there's no zone defense in the league. Everybody have to play man to man.
Yeah, it was
illegal. If you playing zone is illegal. If you set up a zone, your team is going to be penalized for it. It was a straight man to man defense. So for me as a coach and as a player, like my players actually like then develop from that. Because they get to experience like a whole league man to man.
And they also implemented a defensive 3 seconds, like if you're in the key playing trying to prevent somebody from going into the key. So it made the game more competitive. You have to play a man-to-man defense.
Skills.
All right, we are here with the two, and And it's good that we have both Rose and Puey online. Yeah, both of them. Coach Herbert Morrison. As I said before earlier, Willie, we have a picture. You can just put up that picture for me.
Yeah.
When we talk about championship team, this is a team that every year bring it. So I think this was what, 2018. I'm right, Puey? All right. So yes. All right. So think about it, Puey. How you manage to keep Herbert Marshall, Puey and Rose competitive throughout, because you guys come and win All Ireland also. So you don't even it's not just a thing that you dominate alone in the West. You also win All Ireland against some tough teams. Or you manage to keep that competitive nature at that school.
First thing is not a one-man job, because I have to give compliment to Rose as well with the accomplishment what the team have over the past couple of years. But I have to give the youth them like the repetition, like getting them doing the stuff over and over, because for the past couple of years, all the players our coach are coming to high school at first, them play basketball. None of our players ever play basketball before high school. So getting them doing this repetition over and over to develop. And that's all the thing which I driving at them and try to be like self-trained. Like Coach Upshaw, big him up. He always said like have stuff with like it's up to the players to develop themselves, and it's up to the coach as well. Like when they're not before in front of me and Rose, what are you doing? Like stuff like that we have to chat.
What are you doing? The new tagline.
And not just come because where you see. You have to do the background training because, as me say, it's almost like a crash course. Like we have to try to teach them some stuff, and they go out, they go play, and go out, they go show it. So we have to just keep on do them stuff, the over repetition. I say I have to make up back for the time of them last.
Puey, you mentioned that you've been to China and you saw how young these players have been playing the game. And you just mentioned that some of your players don't start play the game until they're in high school. What is the initiative? What is the plan going forward to develop a mini basketball program in your region?
Well, that is where academy come in plan. Like the academy is to start that. The academy is to start to have an under 6, under 8, and under 12 basketball competition. That is where we want to go. We want to get like a good amount of number. You have like under 6, under 8, or under 12 basketball competition on a Saturday to get the primary school involved in basketball. Because if we sit down and wait, like we don't know what go on. We just have to do it ourselves. So we start with academy if we try to get that.
Okay.
Because this year, the first year we have somebody. I come on Herbert Morris where we have 2 youth to play basketball in our primary school.
Whoa.
This is the first we have it.
Okay.
Puey.
Yeah, man, I hear you.
When you talk to me about the Western competition versus the Southern competition.
You hear that? Repeat that.
You hear me?
He's basically saying, realize that this year Puey, Rose, he's mentioned about the Western competition versus the Southern. Realize that you guys put together a nice team in regards to Falmouth, and we are saying what's the aim behind that to demolish some Kingston team is what the competition get at or something. Let us know, because I realize that is a team. Well, it's basically we say I will rank it the number 1 team, even though the league finished prematurely. Yeah. So what was the decision behind that?
Well, say it was a plan. Like we sit down and talk, say, yo, compete. Well, I'm always notice like when you think about the Mobay team and the town team, them like town team them will have like all 12, 15 man where can play to a certain level. like up to my standard, like me say that. And then you'll find like a there we have like a me and Rose alone on a team, and then when you think about it up to the 12-13 man, the standard, did it. So I always find far shot when you come on to that in the NBL already stuff like that. So this year we just decide say, yo, you know what? Well, we just pick a 12 strong and go at this because we need to make a stamp on the league.
Okay.
And all of the money we go for this.
Plan of way. Yes.
So,
no, it's so good, man. It's so good. Remember, so we still a southern, right? Good, man. It's not bad. It's still good to it.
Hey, when I see the team I shoot around, man, like I think we want to play first now. So, I'm soon the team I shoot around, and I say, yo, I go to the coach and I say, yo, a team no look normal, I pay a star, I see,
I see the man them are down. Una 360 and windmill a bear them thing. Them see the man.
And the shooting ability way up.
Aye. And nights we have now. We scope and come in.
Okay.
And then this go happen. Great to Urban Nights.
Urban Nights. The next up, man. Oh gosh.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Alright.
We don't ask them game then.
We have to say big respect to that referee. I don't remember her name, but he's a good referee. We need to get her on the program. All right.
Yo,
very much so.
I watch the program here.
Yes.
Jerome said something.
Yes.
And Jerome say, oh, I'm train 3 times a week. Jerome, 3 times. If you think about making them national team, when you think about the fitness level in Jamaica,
yes.
Like 10, Jerome.
Whoa.
3 times a week now, cut it, brother.
Nah, cut it.
Facts. Level. You need to ramp it up still.
Definitely.
More than that. And them decide say, oh, them are go for the Paris team or whatever it is. They need to ramp up them time they still like.
By far.
Put things in place.
We say 2 days every day.
Him all and wear it. Flimmer, what that go?
Oh, me like how.
Yeah, I come from far, bro.
So Puey,
what the LeBron James?
Puey, how often you on Rose Street?
Repeat that.
How often you on the Rose Street? How often on the trade?
Oh, we train every day. I think on Wednesday and Sunday alone we not train.
Okay.
Like we are talking about like individual team wise we train like 3 times a week. Individually we train 5 days a week.
Very good, very good.
Like, you hear that, Jerome? Fabian. Now here.
All right. We love all Puey mentioned about Jerome and training. I'm going to put you and Rose now on the hot seat, basically. I want you guys to list each 3 players from Mobay that you would love to have a chance to try out for the national Paris 24 coming up. Give me your 3-player Puey, and Rose give me 3 Western players would love to be invited to the national tryouts for Paris 24.
But when I think about that Paris something I said before, like Flimmo Moore said this too, matter of fact.
Okay.
Because Flimmo, there's a journey to Paris. They have to think about the can first, and they have to think about the central, and they have to think about all of them something before they think about Paris. Like all of them something that have happened before. And the next thing with that, with the list of players, them players them really know that because we talk to a couple of them, like a couple of them youth them stop play basketball on the list.
Okay.
Them not active in basketball at all right now.
Okay.
Some of them are retired players, but them stop play. Like them decide to them call it quits. So I don't know what that list they go come about or what the case, but some of them players they call it quits already. But Rose,
my the great tough Dan Castle. Yeah, I'm done for Bird. I better name Bird.
What?
Bird dead, man.
John was star.
Bird dead.
Bird well known.
Catch a body them have to mute the background nice man. Cause I do that customer.
Yes.
Yeah, man. David Garden.
Okay.
Up and coming younger. Watch out for
Yeah.
him. Greatness.
David Garden.
Yeah, man. Trust me. I know nothing.
Okay.
Trust me. When you talk about it, have the angles, the shot, the post move, the footwork. You have it all, man. Recipe up. I have a 6'9", 19-year-old, Ryan
6'9".
up and coming, and me that throw in a Brendan Dawkins, a
Whoa.
3+1 that. You get a little bonus.
Hold on there, Rose. You just said 6'9" at 16 years old?
No, man, 19. It just turned 19 in December.
And I'm 6'9". Oh. Yeah.
Oh, 19 December. I apologize.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to.
Puey, what about your team?
My 80.
Okay.
Get a scholarship last year.
Puey, what about your team?
With us now.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Puey, what about year 3?
Trust me. Them the 6'8" and the 6'9", you. Them nice.
Okay, cool. All right. In regards now, Puey, I know for a fact that.
My tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear tree, Puey tree.
My tree. Yo, my tree would have be Michael Slash
Killer.
TC faster. I think that you the deserve.
Definitely, yeah.
Definitely. Oh.
In my ball, I play some good basketball.
Yeah, man.
I hope him get him chance still.
Ball of that.
Very much.
The next one will be Brandon Dawkins. Because that you there, him not really recognized because there is nothing after high school for see the youth them out there, and his next thing is mainly. Next would be Brandon Dawkins. With next one Tafari Vassal. That you there, you're hungry feet.
I know Tafari, but I know Slash, but I never hear about Brandon Dawkins. So we'll probably have to go check him out.
Yeah, man. And the 6 feet 9 inches and the 6 feet 8 inches 18. We need them person on the set.
IQ and scoring the ball, and I tell her that you the David.
Puey, Brandon.
He spent 1 year.
Okay. Yeah.
Internet kind of messy, man. I just that. You understand?
The internet messy up. All right. Let's go hurry up and start out.
I think
the master talk.
All right, Gary, I don't know if I can ask some questions from the
viewers. Before the question, I just want to ask one more thing to Puey, and then we can go to the questions and we can close up. The internet again a little struggle, a little fight tonight, but we'll match up. Puey, I know for a fact that you have been to a lot of seminars over the world. You've been to Mexico, you've been to China, and other countries. I don't remember quite frankly. No. What have you observed from these countries that you would love to take back, or you would love to see Jamaica implement to uplift the development of the sport?
Like one of the first thing I hear most people are talking about is we need to cut this and like we have a little bit of basketball already. We don't need to cut nothing more. We just need to add more basketball to what we are doing. Like the youth them need to play basketball all year round. Like when you think about high school basketball, them play for 4 months and that. It's when you think about all the girls them, and they want to suffer the worst, but they play like a 2-month league, like another it. Like for me, what the biggest thing we need to implement, like we need to have more competition.
Okay.
And then the competition they need to last longer. Like when you think about my youth them this year in the high school basketball, like when we play in the Western Conference and then we come out of the conference and then we play like 4 games in the All Island and that's it. Like,
Well,
you can't really judge or get the best. You can't know the best team in a one-knock competition. And there's no basketball around the world playing a one-knock competition. And then forget our best team and the best team to win the basketball. You need a best of 5 competition. And everything is just a one-knock, just hurry up and done type of competition. We need to go past them thing there. We need to get kids involved in basketball from an early age. They go say 8, I agree with that because when I think near them say at China, I don't know for the seminar, like to be a professional at anything.
10,000 hours.
Please 11 years of training.
oh.
To be a professional basketball player, professional team, you need 11 years of development.
Underneath your belt.
Yeah.
And then so how are you them 5 years of basketball them play before them go overseas and play college basketball, which we are far short.
Okay.
Yeah, we need like the thing I'm thinking about the Caribbean competition, we need to get involved in them someday at every age group. There's no Caribbean competition that go on and Jamaica not involved in them someday. We need to get involved in all of them. There you go.
We need to make basketball the favorite.
Yeah,
nobody not gonna support nobody will lose. Once we start going to some of them Caribbean countries,
that's a fact.
You get experience and start win some of them Caribbean countries. We're gonna get the support because people want to support winners. When we pick a team, I send them going at every 4 months, every 5 years, we went into the junior competition. It don't make no sense. There's no continuation of these programs. Like you them go last year. What the continuation of it? Like the next thing with the girls them, when they go to China for 2 months, what the continuation of it?
And we have a question from that. When you finish, you can answer 1 year by KD7.
Yo, and that again, when they come back to like if you know up to the association as well, like if we need to put things in place where like we have like a schedule, it don't have to be me first and with the girls them. They are the training session. Like me not have to do that for jog and run out the do our laps. Me not have to do that for jog and do our workout. It up on the girls them as well for make sure say all right, this is the set program by the group or the coach or by coach. And then they just go to them routine daily. And then we have to have competition for them. Like when them come back from China, them sit down for 6 months and then they playing at the intercal and the high school female basketball competition, and that's it. But it's up to I don't know. Because if like a couple of the girls they ask me for things to do when they come back and me talk to them and stuff like and give them coaching plan and give them this what they need workouts and stuff like that. But it just needs to be set mandate. It needs to have a set program. Like when they come back, they know say, all right, them come back, them take like a 2 week off, and then them back on the run, them back at it. Like they make sure say, them be account for themselves. And they meet up every 2 weeks we meet up back and make sure because me can tell if my players, if I set a workout now, like no, me have a workout for my players. If the next 4 months or some, or the next 2 months or some, or the next month or some, I get to see my youth them. Me can't tell if them are doing the workout. Like we have to have some type of continuation on these things. Like not continue. Like everything does drop.
For real. Before we get into some more things, Willie, any questions? The viewers or the persons listening throwing at them before.
One thing I want to say, I need to big up that man about this thing. Like with Mark Bloomfield was there at the time where we get selected for the national team, and Mark was in Montego Bay at the time. I worked with the National Association, and Mark was coming to the games and stuff like that. And he was there and coming about. If I one thing you can say, Mark always show himself. He always show his face. That's one thing you can say. But Mark was one of the person where you say, like at first him see me play at the time, and him say, Chano star, you can play, I don't understand what they happen here, so there, and Mark was just one of them, man. They were just like he wasn't the president at the time. He just I try manage or do what I can do to help out, basically. But
Big up yourself, Mark. Big up yourself, Mark.
Well,
Dr. Mark
one
Bloomfield.
Mark, why would they pick a Mark? Me have a Ebola situation, so. Go, Gary.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are the national team too. National player, no.
Oh.
You hear me?
Yes.
No,
that's what it was.
No, I'm not that. Nutribola give up on Wednesday at primary school, brother. Oh, Nutribola reach a national training for Sunday. About 3-4 years old. Can't give yo no matter. Other than that, man, go on, big up yourself. The XS medium shirt.
Yo, alright, miss opportunity. Alright, you want to give a player
competition.
Alright,
female competition.
Yeah, the female.
Alright,
like when I think go to like when I think we have like a female competition after the school league. After the school league finish, like would I look forward to put on a competition at my school with an assembly with the academy. That's one thing would I look into. Because the girls them like 2-3 months a year, like what that go do?
Yeah, that kind of not for real. That's how most people say still we need more training, more camps, more competition. We just need more
ball
and but to add to that, I don't want to downplay. I don't want to downplay what Puey mentioned. Puey said, yeah. I don't want to downplay what Puey said. Puey mentioned about the importance of developing yourself personally. Yeah. Back then when I was playing the game, we can't put all the responsibility upon the organizers. I realize now that the young players they don't love the game enough in the sense that they don't want to improve. Why I say that and why I stand by what I'm saying now. Back then, when I'm playing basketball, I got called for the national team, and I'm telling you, everywhere the ball bounce, you could have see Gary. I take bus come Mandeville to play the sport. I try to do everything to play against the best to develop my talent. I don't sit down and say that there's no competition now, so I don't need to work on my game. When I'm in my house, I do a lot of squats, push up, try to ensure that when the opportunity comes for me to display my talent and skill, it will be recognized. And I think sometimes we sit back a whole lot and mention about competitions, what the organizers are doing. Even now for this COVID, a lot of the players them kick back and them just playing game, and where the league start again, you can see everybody have belly and everybody who can run and all of them something. You have to understand, if you take it serious, you have to always put in the work. And Puey can tell that a lot of time after training Puey in the GC Faster gym, I work on them game, still I put up shots or Mr. Remy Key leave, Rose the same thing. So we have to ensure that if you are trying to go to the next level, you have to put in the work when nobody's looking. Person have to look before you put in the work. All right. Any more questions, Willard?
We still have one from Omar. I saw one with bar games still a play a Mobay. Through the the COVID and all of them things. I wonder if they're still active or on the inside.
Them supposed to be inside.
Yo, for what I think I mean, no, we're not ball now still because like difficult for me to about a regular thing because I want court we have with light and it costs with money.
Wow.
And we are at 90 basic like $6,000 to play some ball for 3 hours.
Wow.
And then if you think about that for play a money that out of a man per night, so it's rough. We need some courts.
Infrastructure. We want to talk about the home for basketball last night, so we need more than one. We need the home everywhere. We need somewhere in every parish. Yeah.
We need at least 3.
Good home, gym, everything.
One definitely in Mobay. Definitely.
For the past for the past couple of months, like we're in
Freeze, Daniel.
Yeah,
in dialogue, trying to get a court by some people overseas who want to come on. Hopefully, if we get that bag of money out of our pocket, too much money, obviously. We'll get the court, we'll open it to everybody. It's not going to be just for Urban Morrison. We'll open it to everybody. Any little league I play, anybody can come play basketball if you develop. Because most of the thing where basketball play now want to be a Jared Park and the cost. If you play 2,000 an hour and stuff like that. Every training we train a basketball and a court and be in cost.
There's a question from Ricardo Johnson on the screen. I don't know if you see it.
Where does basketball play in Mobay, and how does one get more info on the two leagues playing in Mobay?
Basketball play mainly at Jerry Park. If you want to get everybody together to play some pickup ball or matches at Jared Park, but it costs feel light, and even if at daytime it costs half hour the light would have cost because natural light, but it's still the leagues, the info for the leagues in Montego Bay pertaining to basketball, you can go to the WBA, Western Basketball Association on Facebook or on Instagram, and you'll find out every information pertaining to basketball, whether it's Division 1, Females League, School League, Elite League, which is EBL. So WBA, Western Basketball Association on Instagram or Facebook to find out anything.
Yeah, man. We have like a set time where the league will start.
Usually starts in March.
Yeah.
Oh, so first I get some big ups. So all right, Willard, what is that? Heartbeat must you. We have to change the culture from a tender age.
And Mark say you no need for just show him a plan, you know, and him definitely there for help, support, and the youth them in the development program.
Okay.
So make sure you link Mark on that. You hear Puey?
Okay.
So Puey, what age you started coaching?
Say that again.
What age you started coaching?
Oh. I started coaching from like the year I stopped playing high school basketball. I started coaching the year after. So it was that young.
So you're 19 then.
Yeah, I coached 1 year when I could actually play in the high school basketball league. So I was coaching players when in a competition I could actually play in a competition.
Okay.
So
so you coach and play.
Yeah.
All right then. Okay. All right. Any more questions from the viewers? Them Willard?
No.
more questions.
Yeah, the internet kind of shaky, man. So you know it go.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, Puey, Rose, brothers, we can't even say you're a family, so we're just there to discuss basketball, and it was a privilege to have you on the show. And I must say, on behalf of the interview squad, thank you for offering. I get some time so you can sit down and reason with us. You made some valid point. I'm really glad to see that even though you guys have no infrastructure, a lot of things are already organized. Your stats, your leagues are running smoothly without out of your own pocket. You're telling me that even when you come out to training sessions back and forth, you guys don't really get any support. It's either you go in your pocket or you don't do at all. And regardless of that, you guys still have a league running. You guys still are supporting basketball. Puey is still a part of the national program where him try to develop persons, not only from Western, but island-wide. He's a part of the female, he coach a female team also. So when you talk about giving back, we must say hats off to Puey and Rose for their contribution to the sport. I just hope that whatever was discussed tonight, the right ears are listening and they can assist the Western region to develop and get better.
And you want to say Southern start of the drive when Mobay ball of them have, as I say, yo, cause yo, I love how you even come in with that with the Falmouth team, the brother. I mean, I allow you come for win it a year and
can't be COVID.
Them team are never prepare for them.
They're gonna beat me, you know.
Alright, so
team I play. I tell you, my vex still in. My vex, yo, COVID have me away. Cause me don't want to see a team I play some more. I don't understand how to play that a little bit of game.
Alright.
Return.
But one thing me know for sure though, them not gonna beat me again.
I think when the league stop, the Saturday we're supposed to go to go play return.
Yes.
How much games do they play by the? How much games do they play?
About 4.
4?
Yeah. About 4 games the Falmouth team get to play, right?
No man.
About 3 or 4 games.
3 or 4.
4 games.
4
Yeah.
games play.
Them play the preseason, but I think the preseason them to go up. Yeah, them about 4 games when the league start. But as I said, Mobay, Falmouth Saint, as they say, Fire. It was just a good team, and I hope that next year come back stronger. 2021, because 2020 not keeping up. So
I'm sure Southern Cross are gonna come good too, cause you know some young players are come up, you know. I don't know if you don't hear about them, but some young players are come up from Southern Cross. But I love to see them match up with the young player when I'm from Mobay, I swear.
6'9", 18 years.
I want to see him play. I never see him play yet.
We need to get some agent or scouts for see what's really going on. But thanks again, Puey and Rose, for representing. I don't know if you have any last shout out to the viewers. Mention again your Instagram page, mention again your Facebook, because I know persons want to know exactly what is going on now with the Mobay basketball programs.
Oh, for the academy, KOTC 876@gmail.com.
Okay.
On Facebook, you can just type in KOTC 876 and you'll see all of the info. If you want to post up my number or Dave Black number,
yes,
they can contact us directly. Or they can just email KOTC876@gmail.com.
Yeah. And big up Mobay Cricket Club nights.
Yep.
They must forget big up because a part of the family also, I know. Yeah.
What you say? KOTC876@gmail.com?
Yeah, at gmail.com.
Yo, my big up the whole of the man them interview squad.
Up.
Same time.
Yeah man, big up.
Alright then, cool. So
remember people, check them out.
Interview of females.
Extra big fans.
Yes.
When I get to congratulate you for your wedding. And you may just tell you big up.
Yo,
you know that right,
every program.
Yes.
Like who that wants to on the program? Yo, more hear from Samada Samuels.
Samada. That's our word.
More hear from Samada too. More hear from Samada. Who else?
More hear from Samada Samuels. More hear from Solina Mandeville.
Okay.
More hear from.
All right.
Say our word.
Who else?
As Samada come on, you're the first I get big up. Don't worry yourself, dude. Because maybe as early as next week, but we'll talk.
Well, try to get on Solina, but Solina same internet and move away, so
5G now reach down there.
Yo, they get
Ajani. Alright, that's our word.
We'll try.
That's right.
Ajani have holy.
Yo.
Okay. Yo, Mobay people are trouble, you know.
Hold on again.
Yeah.
Yo, after this thing, you know, Puey, we need to have a weekend, you know. You see me? We need to have a weekend where we play some ball down on Mobay, you know. So just line up the spots them after this COVID thing done. You see me? Rosey my top chef, so I'll be a chicken back and dumpling and Kool-Aid. They know the thing go.
Okay.
Man.
All
Rose a
right.
comedian, man. Cause me see you up on TikTok in a Rose. You see her, you know.
All right then. All right. Tomorrow, as you know, tomorrow Saturday. As I said, big up to Puey and Rose. Tomorrow Saturday on the program. It's all about girls' power. We are going to have Sasha Dixon, Melissa Ferguson, a former national player. So tune in, all the females on board. Spread the word.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow is all about girls' power. Saturday, they'll be interviewed by Kimoya Jagan, one of our members of the interview squad. So tune in tomorrow. Females on site, and trust me, there's a lot of things I have to say, and we need to listen. Interview squad, Mark, Rowan, interviewers.
Wait. Fabian asked a question, Puey. You want to know how you get them verbs there?
Brown people can't jump. You think a white man can't jump? Brown people can't jump.
Fabian been asking where you get them verbs from. About true football.
Yo, honestly, you have been born in a country. You country feel like carry water and the bag of country things.
Yeah.
You hear that, Fabian? See the man say your question.
Fabian, they know them thing, the brother.
All right.
Have some hilo here, run up
Fabian,
water and a bag
they
of
know them thing.
All right then. As you know, we're not ask you, LeBron or Jordan. We're not ask the question.
Yeah, LeBron or Jordan.
Yo, Michael, Kobe, and I hold my people before LeBron James.
Oh my, that's it. We'll finish that way. We'll finish that way. Hit that. The money bar. Interview squad. 1, 2, 3.
We're out.
We are out. Man.